Get all the other apps. Right, okay, looks like we're live everywhere else. Good morning everywhere else. Now we just have to engage Instagram and we are good to go. Looks like we are good to go. Excellent. Good morning, everybody. Guess what? Facebook isn't streaming again. I give up. How are you this morning? The sun is shining in Dalbeattie. Everything is wonderful with the world when the sun is shining, isn't it? And I thought I would just pop on this morning and have a chat to you about mindset. I like to talk on my weekly live about the things that crop up more regularly through the women I'm coaching and through my creative mastermind. And there has been a lot around mindset over the last few weeks. And what I mean by mindset, I mean people holding themselves back, not living to the fullest, not believing in themselves fully because of that internal dialogue that's going on up there. So I thought that was a good topic to talk about this morning. For those of you that do not know me, because I stream this on many platforms, I'm Mandy Nicholson and I'm the Creative Genius Consultant. I'm an artist, I'm an author, I'm a creative retreat owner in Scotland, and I help creative women to launch, grow, and scale their businesses and make more money. And the place I always start when I'm working with people, with women, is mindset, because it's the most powerful tool that we have. And today I wanted to have a look at why your mindset matters. Now, there are loads of people that work with you on mindset. There are mindset coaches out there. There are mindset programs. I've got a 21-day mindset program because your mind is a muscle, and the more you exercise it, the better, the stronger it gets, the more determined it gets, the more resilient it gets. I know this. I know this because I have trained mine, okay? You can have nothing in this world, absolutely nothing, but the mindset to win or succeed, and you can have huge success. I know because that was me. So many of you know my story. I lost everything in 2009. I had everything before that. So I went from abundance to bankruptcy. So it's a huge drop. It's a huge drop. I'm not going to tell you the story, but that's what happened to me. That can be devastating, and things are happening in society today. You know, the economy, the new government, the cuts in benefits, that, you know, we could sit there and we could find a million negative things that are surrounding us at the moment. But actually, none of them impact you. None of them impact you if you don't think they do. Even if they do, even if they're going to, even if they may be sort of dipping into your life a little bit. And what I mean by that is there is always a way to deal with absolutely everything. There's always, one of my mottos is find a way, because there is a way that means that things are not insurmountable. And you can think yourself successful. You can train that mind of yours to manifest and bring towards you the things that you want in life, even if you feel like you are overwhelmed with things not going your way at the moment. So it starts by believing in yourself. Now, this is dead easy to say. It's really easy to say and not so easy to do, because the doubts that exist in your mind are there because of previous failures, or they've been planted in your mind by people telling you you were not good enough. And they can sit there from a very early age. You form your opinions of yourself, of money, of society, of other things that go on in general in our lives from a very, very young age. Around the age of 7, you are forming your opinions. They are usually based on the people that are around you. So that's teachers, that's parents, that's siblings, that's aunties, uncles, grandparents. You are assimilating other people's views. about you, about society, and how you fit into society. So what I mean by that is, if your parents were, not very wealthy, hardworking, their beliefs might be that you're always going to have to work hard in a job where you get paid for the rest of your life, and then you are going to retire. So you need to find a skill, a career, something that you are going to do that fits the traditional model. And that means going to a traditional school, getting traditional education, qualifications, going out and getting a job in your chosen area, working there until you retire at 67, and then living on a state pension. That's kind of what you might believe that is success. Whereas success can be many, many different things. And in order for you to become an entrepreneur, because it's entrepreneurs that I work with, it's creative women who want to build businesses around their passion, their love, the thing that they love doing the most, the thing that they want to do every day. In order to believe that you can do that, you are breaking the mold of what you may believe is successful. It's not easy to become an entrepreneur and to build a business. So evidence might suggest, if you've tried to sell your art online and nobody's bought it, you've posted it all online, nobody's bought a thing, nobody's interested, nobody's even commenting, then the evidence is nobody's going to. Yeah. In your mind, the evidence is nobody's going to. And that's not the truth, because the truth is very different to that. You are just not speaking to the right person at that particular moment in time with the right thing. And that's what business is about. It's about learning how to do all of those things. So your mind might be telling you untruths and convincing you that you can't, when in actual fact, you can have nothing, start a business and make money. But if you don't believe you can, because evidence is there to the contrary, then you're not going to. So here's my top tips on working on your mindset. These are the things that I use myself. I never give you tips on anything that I have not used myself, that I do not use myself. So start by clearing space. And this is where I start in my 21-day mindset program. Have a clear out, tidy your desk, tidy your office, tidy your studio, tidy your room, tidy your house, declutter, have a clear out. It will help to declutter your mind. It will make you feel better. Sell some unwanted items, generate a bit of cash, give yourself something to get started with. Do something that clears space, because when you clear physical space, you clear mental space. So that's top tip number one when working on mindset. By clearing down your physical space, you will enable space within your mindset to think about what it is you really want. Okay, so that's top tip number one with mindset. Number two is to really get clear about what you truly want, not what other people think you should have, not what other people think you should do, not what society thinks you should do. I want you to really get clear about what would you love to do every single day when you got out of bed and get paid for doing. What would you love to do every single day and get paid to do it? Because when you do that, it really doesn't feel like work. And I mean that most sincerely. And when you build a business around something you are passionate about, and you can have more than one thing, you can have multiple income streams, you can build that out, then it never will feel like work, and you will remain positive, and your mindset will remain positive, because you're passionate about it. Yeah. So mindset is about following what's really yours. We do tend to meander along through life, following the paths others have made for us, or others think we should go down. And I want you to forge your own path. Yeah. Even if it goes through mountains and rivers and valleys, I want you to forge your own path that belongs to you, that looks how you want it to look. Yeah, that has the things that you want on it, the people that you want on it, the things that you want to do on it. That's what I want for you. And until you allow yourself to believe you can do that, then this inner dialogue is constantly going to tell you that you're not good enough, you don't deserve it. Why should you succeed? There are loads of other people doing this. Why should I stand out? Yeah, all of those inner dialogue things that go on in your head, I want you to start writing them down and then discarding them. I want you to find evidence to the contrary, which is top tip number 3. I want you to look for evidence of where you have had success. Even if that's selling one thing to one person that made you feel really good, or doing that one thing that made you feel fantastic, that made you feel like you want to do it every day, or getting over a really difficult breakup in a relationship, or getting through grief, or finding an alternative thing that you like to do as well. Whatever it is, I want you to look for evidence that proves your internal critic, your inner critic, wrong. Because you have been successful in your life already. You have survived things. You have already had success. Some of you may have had really big success at one point. That's changed. Your life has changed direction, and now you don't feel so successful. But do you know what? The evidence is there that you can do it. Those are my top 3 tips on working on your mindset now. Yeah? Clear your physical space. That's number 1. It's got to happen. It really helps. Every time I do it, I feel better. Yeah. So plan around those 3 things that I've told you to do. Then I want to talk to you about, and this has come up for me a couple of times in the last couple of weeks, and it's not talked about very often, where people get to a level of success. One of my clients has hit this recently. They get to a level of success in their business. They've taken it from 0 to doing £1,000 a week. And they know it's scalable. They know it could be bigger, could be doing £10,000 a week. But the process of scaling, what that means for them is really, really scary. And it's okay for you to say, success for me is £1,000 a week and a lifestyle business that I can control. Not everything has to be where others push you to take it, or where you think you should take it. Maybe you set out with a goal to have this 10 grand a month business, and you can see it, you can touch it, you can feel it. But what you're doing now is enough, and it's okay for you to be there. Yeah, so mindset can work in 2 different ways. Mindset can then be going, all right, I'm doing £1,000 a week in the business. I know I need to scale it. I should scale it. My goal was to scale it. And if I don't scale it, is that because of fear? And is that because I'm a failure? That your inner critic steps in again and goes, well, look at you. You can't find the courage to do this. Well, look at you. You're a failure because you're not going to do what you said you were going to do. It's okay to change plans. It's okay to change direction. It's okay to do a full 360-degree turnaround. And believe me, I'm having to make some very big decisions at the minute for very different reasons about what I intend to do with the future of my life and my business. And I actually don't care if that means there's a big change. It doesn't matter, because it's what's right for me. And I want you to believe, and this is my top tip number 4, give yourself permission to do what's right for you now. If that is not to scale your business and stay where you are for a bit longer, give yourself permission to do that, because our mindset will revert back to that inner critic and make us believe we're a failure when actually we're already a success. Imagine getting your business from nothing to £1,000 a week and feeling like a failure. A lot of people would feel like a huge success. So I want you to get everything in perspective. That's what I want for you to feel like you can take this helicopter view of life. You can find evidence of your success. You can clear some space in your mind by clearing your physical space. Get really, really clear on what it is you want to do every single day in your life that brings you joy, that you can make money from. Yeah. And allow yourself, give yourself permission to stop when you think there's enough, to be where you are, to change your plans, to change direction without feeling bad about it. Not every single one of us needs to have a 6-figure business or become a millionaire. It's not that important. What's important to you? How much money do you need to earn? What's important to you? That's what's important. And not many people talk about that when they're talking about mindset, particularly where, I've already done that. I've already had all that success. I've got, a very high value couple of businesses that bring in good income into my life. But things change. And things change for you. Things will change for you. But if you want £1 million business, keep going. That's also a thing. So think about that today. I just thought it was worth dropping on here and having the conversation about what is perfect for you right now. And it doesn't matter what the rest of the world thinks. It doesn't matter what your family think. It doesn't matter what your friends think. Just what you needed to hear today. Awesome, Teresa. It doesn't matter what the world thinks, because what's right for you is right. So I hope you have an amazing week. I hope the sun keeps shining. Let me know if that helped. Teresa's already said it did. Thank you. Let me know if that helped you today, just to get some clarity, because that's really what I want for you. Get some clarity. Clarity is important in life, particularly in the current climate. We all need a bit of clarity, a bit of positivity, and a bit of belief in ourselves. So believe in yourself, because you're awesome, just as you are. You're going in the direction you need to go in. And if you're not, get some help and, get on the right path. Have a wonderful week. I will see you next week. Bye, everybody.